because this is just how I feel. This is just how I look at the game. And you know what? We could be wrong. Those African, I feel like a lot of time when those athletes are not entertaining them guys, like for UK for instance, because we know it was a time when Rupp didn't want black players on this team. We know that Rupp didn't want no African American player on his team, but now it's okay, right? Because y'all see that that's gonna get y'all that win. It kind of rubbed me wrong. Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
You know what game? A.R. Ruff. I don't know if you ever saw the movie.
I seen it about Texas. The small school in Texas.
UTEP, University of Texas El Paso.
Yeah.
Ran them boys off the floor. But do you know who played on that Kentucky team?
Enlighten me. I don't.
Pat Riley was the shooting guard. Pat Riley, L.A. Laker, Miami Heat GM, was the shooting guard. And he said them guys were so skilled, they was used to pass, 5 passes, dribble, shoot. They ain't know about a killer crossover. Oh, by the way, University of Texas El Paso, known as UTEP, Tim Hardaway went to that school. By the way, in case my listeners didn't know that, I just had to educate you on that. But yeah, they never seen nothing like that. Athleticism, backdoor alley-oop. And the coach was white. You know, that opened up recruiting. That team that don't get recognized brought the horizon of African Americans being highly recruited by them D1 schools because they wanted some of that athleticism, some of that skill set we talk about. See,
but
we good enough.
Go ahead. No. You was actually going in you was actually going in the right direction because you see, great minds thinking like I was just about to touch on exactly what you were saying. Like it's all fine and dandy when we out there, dunking the ball, shooting threes, but you look at off court issues, and it's like, oh, you can't speak up for that. Calipari, anybody else. Oh yeah, it's all good, Calipari, when you actually out there recruiting these guys. You recruit them, you're going into their houses, bringing them in, but you see what happens in the media. Things happen in the media. I really don't see too many of these of people from other races interjecting like, you know what, this ain't right. We need to do something about this. I don't know. Silver, the NBA commissioner, say something.
Oh, they know they so patriotic though. How it's funny I say patriotic in the Patriot.
You know what's funny, G, that you said it. The one for the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember last year? He got down on his knees. It was a touchdown celebration. I don't know what he did, but I think he was worshiping. And I think the NFL actually said something about that. It was a safety. His name was like, I don't think it was one. I don't want to get the guy name wrong, but I'm gonna find it. Yeah, it was actually against the Patriots. He picked Tom Brady off, ran it back, and he got down on his knees and he did something. And you know what? The NFL didn't like that. So this is supposed to be a free country in sport, especially, we got what, freedom of speech, freedom to practice our religion, but it's like sometimes it's like they interject in and they actually pick and choose how free you are, or should I say how much of a leash they will give you, loan you.
You only free if you play in their guideline. Once you step outside, I like Colin Kaepernick, that's when you become a target, slander, lose endorsements, and all that. Because they look at you as a threat. Because 95% of the NBA is black, and once, they looking at that, somebody that's a role model, that's going to affect their money. That affects. I've been going live. I go to Pacers games. I can't tell you before Colin Kaepernick the last time I stood up. People look at me, but they ain't gonna try me, but I get that look. But you got your right.
And actually, I want to actually go back and correct that. So his name was Abdullah, and he slid into the end zone, and he prayed. He was praying. Now
Right.
he got penalized 15 yards for it. They said it was unsportsmanlike. But the NFL did come back probably after somebody probably nudged him like, hey, you know he was praying to his God, right? You know what he was doing. It's like, oh crap, you know what? He wasn't wrong. I'm sorry. So the NFL jumped out there quick on that situation, like, you know what? He wasn't wrong. We're sorry, but I wanted they at least give him the money back. I wanted they fine him for doing it or whatnot. So.
Yeah, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, But like I said, I just leave it up to the players. The coaches, if they don't want to take a strong stand at one time about Brady going with President Obama, don't take it now. Don't take it now because it make you look bad. It make you look like what people want to say. Mitchell only deal with you on Sundays in practice. It might be that. I mean, us being friends, fans as blacks liking Tom Brady, we might just like his skill set. We probably don't like Tom Brady as a person. He's known for being arrogant. I mean, some people just deal with people or deal with a certain amount of people that's not in their race. They might have people come to their house, but he can't come to my house. They pick and choose. We do the same thing. I'm just being honest. I like honesty. Honesty don't always feel good, but I know where we at. I want to know what page we on. My fear is not knowing. I'd rather know that he or she like that. Be like, oh, all right, I know how to deal with this person. Instead of me thinking one thing and for real it's not that. And then when it do come to that point, it could be a bad altercation. A bad one. Like now. I mean, I ain't saying Brady don't like Obama. But I'm just saying, if you didn't say nothing then, why say something now?
Hey, and actually, AG, as we speaking, Nike actually took a stand against Trump with that ban. But then again, I actually look at it like this: Nike's smart. Nike's gonna say something like that because you know what? They want that clientele. So Coca-Cola think they were slick about what they did. Okay, so why did it take you that long? Have you been making commercials about inequality? But Coca-Cola want to wait till the Super Bowl come around so they can, because they knew that it'd probably be 30 million people in front of that TV, and you're gonna make commercial about how we're all together, we're one. Yeah. So it finally took you this long. So everything else that happened, now y'all finally gonna come out with a commercial. Then it shouldn't take to the Super Bowl to come out for Coca-Cola to basically come up with this conclusion. Stuff like this has been going on forever. Before me, before you. So, they trying to capitalize. That's it. That's all I've seen. A lot of people.
And that's smart. And that's smart on their end. Because what do people do besides the game? I want to see the Super Bowl commercials. I want to see this. What was the best one? Mm-hmm. They had talked about the Super Bowl commercials before who won the championship or the best play of the Super Bowl. I mean, they'll say, oh, I like the Cam Newton when he turned into the little boy. Instead of saying, oh, you see that catch by Wes Welker? Man, that changed the momentum. But they'll talk about the Super Bowl. So Coca-Cola, what they did was right. We're going to tell the world that we're not like that. We need to stick with each other.
Yep. And we're going to bring in that fan base. Come on, y'all can come over here. That's it. That's all it is. I wasn't really impressed by it. It finally took y'all this long. So